Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Friday workout. We're going to do a little combo lifting today. So this is always a case of whenever we do like a Flex Friday or a giant set like that, you can tune it up or down in terms of how much rest you take in order to vary the intensity effect, right? It won't change the number of reps you do. It won't really change any of the other effects on it, but can make your heart rate higher. It can make you sweat more, give you that endorphin kick that a lot of people really like at the end of their workouts. So you tune it up or down depending on what you want to get out of this workout today. And either way you slice it, it's going to be a great workout. So let's start with a 200-meter jog, and we're going to do 2 rounds of this. 200-meter jog, come back in for some big arm circles on each arm, and then some overhead swings, and then some cross body swings, okay? So just some nice arm dynamic range of motion stuff. Then I want you to grab a kettlebell. We're gonna do 5 reps on each side of that bottoms up clean and press. Bottoms up clean means I am holding the bell end vertically by squeezing it really tight and maintaining my balance. So I want it to be wiggling around a little bit, and that helps to warm up all the small stabilizer muscles as well as the grip muscles in the shoulder. Okay, after the bottoms up clean and press, we're gonna do some single leg eccentric squats to the bench. So I'll have a bench like so, and I'm standing nearby a rig so that I can really slowly sit myself down to the bench and then stand tall using both feet, okay? So remember, it's 1 leg on the way down, 2 legs on the way up, all right? We're going as slow, I'm not saying count, but in that range of like 5 seconds on the way down, okay? And finish with 2 legs worth of leaning calf raise. So I'm crossing 1 leg behind it, and I'm doing 10 reps on the right, and then 10 reps on the left, okay? And then our back squat warm up. So that'll be where we start off, and we're gonna move the rack when we switch movements, okay? So the main piece here and the harder and heavier piece that we're doing today is at the beginning, and that's gonna be our back squats, right? So make sure you do plenty of warm-ups for this before we get into the work sets, because it is relatively low volume, relatively high weight, right? We're doing sets of 2, starting around 85% for your back squats, working our way up to 95%. Now, on the back squats, for the first 3 sets only, we're gonna do this little jumping superset, and it's going to be 3 reps of a broad jump for max distance. And if you possibly can, I would like to see them rapidly repeated, right? So it's jump, 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 stick, okay? So let me see if I can demo here, right? So I'm starting in my standing position. I probably started all the way back before I was doing this for real, but I want to jump, 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 stick. Okay, and ideally, I'm looking at where I started and where I finished. I'm leaving a little marker there to see like how far I got. And next round through, I want to try to beat that distance. Okay, jump, 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 stick. So there is some coordination. There's a little bit of balance. I'm not jumping as far as I possibly can on the rebounding broad jumps, because if I do that, I will not be able to make use of that elastic landing and go right into my next jump, okay? So there's a little bit of technique to that, but have some fun with it too. And the intent behind that is to go from a slow, heavy squat to a light, fast plyometric, right? And the combination or the contrast of those two will help you to lift better when you get back to your next set of squats, okay? Only 3 sets of that, so it's only 9 total jumps. Don't freak out, right? Okay, when you're finished, all right, finished my last back squat. I've got my bench right here. I'm moving down. Notice how long it takes me to alter my rack. I'm talking like 30 seconds, 35 seconds, okay? Ding, done, okay? That's it. Now we're gonna do our flex finisher here. So this is like a mini Flex Friday. I've got a couple dumbbells, 3 or 4 of them. I got my bar out. I'm in that range of weight from like 75 to 85%, or 70 to 80% of my 1 rep max, depending on where you're at. Again, the bigger your 1 rep max is, the lower you are on the percentage scale, okay? And that's what we'll start off with today, is our bench press, right? And this is that medium weight, medium rep range, but make sure you touch your chest with the bar every time, and then you push up to over your shoulders every time. So elbows straight, and touch the chest. Elbows straight and touch the chest. When I'm done, rack it, and then I can pop up. Got my 2 dumbbells here. We're gonna do 20 reps of a dumbbell hammer curl, right? So that's just like swinging a hammer. My wrists stay neutral the whole time. When I finish my hammer curl, you'll probably wanna do this with another dumbbell, but for the sake of my demo, we're gonna do dumbbell pullovers here. So my hands are shaped like a diamond and one end of the dumbbell is through that diamond. And then in this, my lower body is like a tabletop flat, right? So I'm squeezing my butt, not letting my butt sag, but I'm also being active in my abs, right? Reaching up over my head, arms past the ears, and then pulling over my body at the top, right? Stay tight in the middle. Gauge your while you pull it up, right? Next one is a tricep extension. And again, in the overhead position, so I'm kind of holding that dumbbell in that same diamond shape with my hands. And I'm going until I touch the back of my head and then extend my arms out straight. Touch the back of my head, extend my arms out straight. 20 reps of that overhead tricep extension. And what I would expect on this, everyone, is, let's say there's 6 people around me and we have a smattering of dumbbells around here. And if the ones I want are in use, I'm gonna chill and wait till they're ready, right? Do the right weights for you and recognize that each of those 3 movements may have a different weight associated with them. Like I know I can do 55 or 60 pounds on the dumbbell pullover, but there's no way I can do that for the hammer curls or for the tricep extensions. But I can probably do a little more on the tricep extensions than I do on the hammer curls. So I might have 4 dumbbells right there, right? So don't be shy, get them out. They go back in just as easy. But get the weight that's right for you and that makes it a challenging and appropriate workout for you, right? And then the last one is just a diamond push-up, right? So diamond push-up is a really, really narrow grip. Again, we're making that same diamond shape with our hands, and totally fine to do this on a bench, like so, or on an adjustable pull-up bar with a really, really narrow grip, or on the ground with a band across the rig if you need that. We're going all the way down, touch your chest to your hands, and then press all the way back up, right? It's a lot harder than a regular push-up because you're using mostly tricep and those front shoulder muscles, but try to get your hands, get your chest down onto that diamond shape on your hands when you do it, okay? And that's it for today. I said 3 to 4 rounds of this. It'll depend on how much time you take doing the squats as to how many rounds you get of the flex finisher, but try to get through 3 of those rounds, all right? That's it for this Friday. Have a great one. See you tomorrow.